Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai. Yahweh is who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Bashem is in the name. Only those two names you're going to get delivered and saved by. Double honors apostles and elders who rule well. Peace and salutation to you, Akim and Aquad across the four winds. To you, I salute the hopeful elect. This is the brother's desire one, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. And I want to, share a little testimony how the Lord delivered me out of the situation yesterday. As you see the picture on the screen, I had this vehicle right here. One of those Japanese hijet little cargo bus. All right, as you see, I'm driving off. I allowed my woman, my wife, to take a picture. Do the lesson. How as you see the sign here, right there, you see how it looked dug out, but apparently the vehicle was bogged in the sun. All right, it was bogged in the sun, and the more I try get out, basically, sang deeper, and pretty much, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, this wisdom, Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge can be the stability of thy times. This wisdom is going to keep us stable in now and in times to come, because this wisdom, what we have, is going to deliver us out of situations that we can't even fathom. All right, the Lord is going to put in our spirit what to do when we face with certain trials we never saw before or encounter. All right, because mainly, I didn't know this was going to happen. Basically, I was going to reverse the vehicle to head home after just taking a little walk on the bay. But apparently the vehicle started to just bog in the sun. So I was trying to get out. And then just could continue bogging in the sun. So what I had to do, I had to basically find a piece of board and some either a rock, but I found a little piece of chip block. All right, from old concrete building. And what I had to do, I had to put the wood in the back of the tire and the block in the front. So what happened is that what I had to do, I had to reverse back on the wood. But what I had to do, I had to dig out in the back part of the tire so the wood could be flat. Because in those situations, you have to use wisdom. And I was getting so tired and fatigue, and just digging in that sand had my body. I was physically spent, but I prayed to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I said, Lord, I can't basically, I can't continue right here to sink. All right, and we find ourselves sometime in situations we cannot sink. We got to continue fighting. This journey is about fighting the good fight of faith. All right. And like I say, all right, when I put the wood in the back of the tire and the block in the front, so I reversed the vehicle on the wood, and then I put the block in front, so I was able to move. But then again, the vehicle, it started the bog again. So I said, oh shit. I was mainly on the right side. As you see, this is the right side. This is the right side of the vehicle in the back. Because that's a right hand, right? The driver's side. All right. And, pretty much I started to get frustrated, So my wife said, don't worry, baby, everything gonna be all right. And I say, but I just prayed up a prayer. I say, this is just my trial, and at the end of the day, We find ourselves in certain situations what seems so hard, but when we have faith and believe and trust in Yahweh Shemashai, He's going to deliver us. You have to believe that. And, I tried the method again, but one thing I had to dig in the back of where the tire was, and the suspension and everything, the back part of the vehicle. It was the sun. What happened? Where I was pressing gas and the sun started to pile up. It caused the back part of the suspension. The sand built up, so the vehicle couldn't just get over it. So I had to dig out under it, dig out under the suspension. Everything could be clear under there. So I tried the method again. I had to dig so deep that the board would have been flat in the back. I had to dig deep out in the area of the board to being flat in the back so I could try the method again. And I was so physically spent. I said, wow. I said, man. I was tired, but I said I had to push through. I tried message my mom my mother on a please call me text because I didn't have no minutes. And she didn't respond. I said, wow, I left by myself. I couldn't call really nobody. So sometimes you're gonna be in some certain situation the Lord gonna put you in. You gotta fight on your own. You can be there on your own. And no one to help you. And what you can do when the time arises. You gotta have faith and you gotta fight, but you gotta fight. You gotta fight. You can't give up. You can't sink. So I continue digging out in the back of the tire. And I put the board so the board could be keep in mind the tire was bogged down the sand. So I had to dig down the sand. So and then I had the all around I had to make sure because I was a little wide wood, so I'll dig all around so the wood could be flat. And what I did when the wood was flat, I didn't want it at an angle because because prior to that, I used to have the wood like at an angle and the tire was just spinning around. So it had to be in flat. I put the wood flat so the tire could catch grip on the wood. And I kid you not, I let my woman drive. So I reversed back the vehicle. All right, the vehicle on the wood. And then I put the block in the front. So I tell my wife, when you drive ahead and just full throttle, go straight ahead. And then she drives straight ahead and she sped off. All right, and that's how we was able to get out of the situation. I put the block in front of her and she ride over the block and gone. And I say, wow. I say, damn. Through that whole process, I say to Wadiyah Bashem Yahushai. Through that whole process, I was battling by myself. I was tired. I say to Wadiyah Bashem Yahushai. When I see her gone, I say to Wada. I was so tired. I was tired because that's on them sand. It's get you tired walking on the sand and shit. Because we going to just catch some fresh air by the seaside. But as you see it, this little bus right there, this don't have much power. All right, now in a 4-wheel drive. But you see that sand? I was bogged down the sand. All right. But through it all, the Lord delivered me out of that situation. And, to Wadiyah Bashem Yoshai, we serve the true and living power. All right. So let me get out 1 or 2 scriptures and get out of here. All right. This is Apostle Paul, 2 Timothy 3:11. Persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch, at Iconium, at Lystra. Salakia. Salakia, 2 Timothy 3:11. Persecution, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch, at Iconium and Lystra. What persecution I endured, but out of all of them, the Lord delivered me, and the Lord delivered me. And the Lord is going to deliver us whatever temptation and trials you go through. All right? You just got to believe. Continue, hold on, and don't sink. I didn't sink. I continue fighting. All right? I can't believe that, did a lesson in class a couple weeks ago, going into don't sink. You can't sink when you facing these trials and adversities. It says verse 12, yeah, all that live godly and Mashiach Yahushai shall suffer persecution. We can suffer in many ways. All right, but you can't sing. There's another one I wanted to get. This is Psalm 34 and 19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all. All right. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord, slack here. Let me see if I get this. Get this in different. I want to look up a word. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered them out of all. I don't care whatever we face with, the Lord is going to deliver us out of these situations. Whatever we're faced with. Whatever we're faced with. All right? Let's look up the word afflictions. Whatever, I say bad, evil, or whatever bad times we experience, the Lord is gonna deliver us out of it. Unpleasant. You see that? Whatever unpleasant. And that was unpleasant side, dealing with that shit. Is get you mad and or scripture, it says you're distressed. I was in distress. All right. I was in distress. All right. So the Lord is going to deliver us out of all we'll be dealing with. Just have to believe and have faith and trust in Him to know that we got to enjoy these afflictions, and whatever He put on us, we got to deal with it as the Israelite man. All right. Because we're going to get tried in so many ways. I didn't know I was going to get encounter that shit yesterday. But I say, wow. When you least expect something not to happen, that's when it happens. All right. But long as we in this fight, we got to continue pushing because we're going to get tempted and tried in so many ways. All right, when you come to serve the Lord, you got to prepare your soul for temptation. The Lord has got to try us, put us in certain, we have certain controversies set up for us. But how do you, overcome them? You know what I mean? Through faith. That's the main thing, But yeah, man, like I said, it's a little testimony, to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, the Lord delivered me of this situation, being bogged down, you know what I mean, in the sun. You see that? This was deep. I had to dig deep with my hand. I had no shovel, nothing. I had to dig deep in my hand. See that? I was like, shit. But the Lord delivered me, and that's the most important thing. Calling on the true names is powerful. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into them to safe. We calling on the true name of the God of the Bible, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Other names can save you in these times, All right. Wisdom and knowledge going to be the stability of thy times. All right. And the main thing is calling on the names. All right. To deliver you all these situations. All right. But yeah, man, that is something I wanted to get into the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai, Bashem Makakadash. Shalom. Shalom.